Welcome back, Disc Golf Weirdos. This is Double Shot Disc Golf News, the show with all the disc golf news you want and none of the boring stuff you don't. I'm your host, Disc Golf Enjoyer. Let's get into it. First, let me address the elephant in the room. We didn't post a Ledgestone recap, and we are very sorry to let you all down. I was too busy placing tied 113th in MA1 to write a proper recap. So here's our Ledgestone recap. Gannon won, and Owen picked up a disc.
4 rounds,
we
rounds
were
and
separate,
2 holes.
so it's kind of tempting.
And back to the tee pad we go. What happened?
You can't pick it up?
No, you have to putt out.
Okay, on to Idlewild. In round 1, Paul Macbeth shot a clean 12 under to tie for the lead with Gavin Babcock and rookie Jesse Longenecker. Wonder where he got his name. Also on coverage was Kevin Jones throwing grenades left and right. Unfortunately, much like his second single on Spotify, most of his grenades missed the mark by a substantial amount. Sorry, KJ. In round 2, Jesse made his first lead card appearance. His round started out rough, but by the end of it, he brought some excitement to the card. So much excitement that the announcers could barely handle it, and honestly, neither could our eardrums.
Low, piercing shot. Gets to turn. Look at the speed out of the hand. Nate skip out of the green! Out of the creek!
Also in round 2, Paul hit some huge putts to shoot an incredible 13 under, while the inevitable Mr. Burr plodded to a boring 13 under, setting the stage for an exciting finish. Heading into the final day, Paul and Gannon were 6 and 5 strokes clear of the field respectively, and respectfully. Championship Sunday was a roller coaster. Stay with me here. Paul sprinted out to an early 4-stroke lead, but Gannon got 2 of those strokes back with this unbelievable eagle on hole 8.
There it is. Oh my, on the stripe.
He got another stroke back on 10 and 2 more on 12 after Paul's putt sliced through the chains, giving Burr a 1-stroke lead with 6 to play. On hole 13, Gannon missed a few shots and double bogeyed, and Paul regained a 1-stroke lead despite throwing this shot.
Double coming up, and Paul pulls it.
On hole 14, Kyle threw in for eagle, bringing him to within 5 of the lead. Unfortunately, that's the last we'll hear from Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. Better luck next time. On 15, Paul extended his lead to 2 strokes with this huge putt.
Bang.
Wow.
And on the very next hole, Gannon gained the stroke right back by eagling hole 16 for the 3rd straight day. Both parred 17, so going into 18, the GOAT held a 1-stroke lead over the world number 1. Gannon smashed his drive through the gap, and Paul's drive got super lucky through the left side trees, leaving Paul this upshot for the win.
It's low. Does it have enough to
Paul,
get
he's
underneath?
done it. He's
the
done it,
branches?
Paul.
That's it.
Finally, the king is back on top, and people all across the land celebrated. Everyone except for that one guy in the On the Box with Dixon Jowers Facebook group who shall not be named. Finally, the GOAT silenced him, at least for a weekend. Paul celebrated with his family and reminded us that he's been doing better off the course than on the course.
As far as like my disc golf game, I wasn't getting the wins, but I guess in life I've been winning, so.
As for Gannon, after the tough loss, he made a huge announcement on Staggered Stance.
So are you retiring? Is this like...
I'm announcing I'm retiring from the sport.
Wow, crazy! I think he's a little young to quit, but what do I know? Good luck with whatever's next, Gannon. Over in FPO, Owen Scoggins continued her dominant streak, mollywopping the field and winning by 7 strokes. On the Tour Life podcast last week, Owen shared the strategy that led to her becoming the FPO World Champion.
And me, it's just like creeping behind, I like creeping behind, and no one expect me. And I said, boo, peek-a-boom, I'm right here.
Seriously, how can you not love Owen? This weekend, Owen tried a different strategy, dominating the field, with the same result, winning. Owen is queen! Congrats to the Manduhano sisters for both getting onto lead card final day to battle it out for 2nd place. And also, congrats to Missy Gannon for swooping in from chase card to snatch 2nd place. The Amateur World Championships were held this week. Congratulations to the champions, Hayden Carroll and Therese Cuevas. For Hayden, the win came less than a week after he took down the MA1 victory at Ledgestone, where he narrowly bested yours truly. Say what you will, there's no shame in losing by 28 strokes. No shame. And now let's check out our announcer calls of the past 2 weeks. Our first nominee comes from Philo last weekend at Ledgestone. Philo?
I've been there, man.
Me too.
I've been cliff jumping over there.
I haven't done that. That's white people stuff.
You're not wrong, man.
Next up, we have a nominee from the ghost of the Bigfoot that somehow infiltrated DGN's audio. What? Alright, let us know in the comments who said it best. It's time now for our routine shot of the week, a segment all about regularly offering unmemorable tosses of impressively nondescript execution. Stepping up to hole 14, Cat Merch simply needed to rip a forehand Annie toward the trees on the left side, get a gentle kiss tree direction back onto the fairway, and get her disc to roll into the bullseye. She executed this simple shot, earning her the routine shot of the week. And speaking of Cat Merch, we're told that Creed is looking for someone to join the band as a backup lead singer, and Kat made her audition Sunday on the Disc Golf Network.
Oh, me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm down.
And finally, let's go to a new segment called Shouts Out to the Shouters Out. This week we have selected Funzy out of the many, many podcasts who shouted us out. Let's go ahead and play their glowing review.
I have a shout out. Double Shot Disc Golf. I've never heard of them until they interviewed me. You know, wish them best of luck, but I want to shout them out. Go check them out.
I think their thumbnails need some work, but their videos are pretty good.
Okay, thanks. Shout out to Funzy, a totally fine and adequate podcast with good thumbnails. That's all for this week. Thank you all for watching. We love each one of you individually and excessively. Stay tuned for some exclusive and informative interviews later this week. Please subscribe. And now, enjoy this weekly whoopsie.
Sit. Come on, sit down.
Put some of these sound effects in there. Darn it, who wrote this? Gentle kiss tree direction. There's a lot going on there.